Welcome back to the channel. This video is going to go over Hashflare and is it profitable for you to use it? They have a discount, a 10% discount going for Valentine's. So I just wanted to go over the numbers because I do have a mining contract with Hashflare, and I was looking at the payouts and I noticed the maintenance fee, and it was a little more than I expected, so I was a little shocked and surprised. So I went over the numbers and I'm going to go over those with you to let you know exactly what to expect when you can decide if it's profitable or not. Take a look. Let's see what we came up with. So if you go to Hashflare and you log in, and if you don't have an account, or if you do, log in. I'll put links in the description. So sign into your account. Click the SHA-256. This is going to cover the Bitcoin SHA-256 mining. They do have script and other mining contracts available. The mining contract is just a 1-year agreement to provide the services that you buy from them, which is a 1-year mining contract to mine the cryptocurrency algorithm that you chose. This video is going to go over the Bitcoin, the SHA-256. So when you log into Hashflare, you'll see this SHA-256 with a little shopping cart next to it. Click the shopping cart and it will drop down a slider bar here. This is the amount of power, the hash rate that you can purchase. So you can slide it to 1 terahash. It's $220. And to choose the profitability, to see how much you're going to make from that much hash power, you can use a tool from it's a Bitcoin mining profitability calculator. I also have this link in the description. So you go there, enter. Some of you may know this because I covered it before, but some of you may not. So I'm just going over it again quickly. So you go there and you enter the numbers, say 1 terahash, then you would put 1 terahash here. And over on the right, it's going to tell you about how much you're going to make per day. And this is all at the current difficulty level. If you look at this chart here, this is the current difficulty chart. This is a 1-year time. And if I click down here to all time, this blue line, hopefully you can see it, but there's a blue line that just goes up, 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 up. In 2017, it pretty much tripled. So all the previous 8 years up to 2017, the hash rate hasn't went up too much. But this past year, 2017, with all these S9 miners going crazy and the price of Bitcoin and everyone wanting to mine, it really bumped the difficulty up. So this is something you need to keep in mind, because these numbers that I'm going to provide in this video are only with the difficulty today. So it will change. Every day it gets harder. It's kind of like a tractor pull, or it just gets harder and harder and harder, and you got to have more power to sustain the same level that you started with. So just keep that in mind. These numbers do change, and it's not going to be consistently, 75 cents a day for 1 terahash. So, you probably know it's not worth your money to purchase 1 terahash of power, and I'm going to show you why here in a minute. The minimum I would purchase is probably 15 terahash. But I'm going to start at 5. With this video, I'm going to go over 5. I created these little charts here. So it's Hashflare Cloud Mining. It's 1-year mining contract. These numbers go over 5 terahash if you were to purchase 5 terahash. And then I have 10 terahash, 50 terahash, and 100 terahash. And I'm going to go over the numbers, and you're going to see how long it will take to get your money back, if you will get your money back, and all of that. So let's say 5 terahash. I'm just going to show you the difference. So we come here, $1,100. Let me drag this here. So if you look here, cost of it is $1,100, and this is the Bitcoin cost. If you come to the calculator, it's going to say it's going to generate $3.76 a day. So over here on the red is what the Bitcoin calculator says it's going to generate in the red. In the green is what you're actually going to get, because the daily maintenance fee from Hashflare is 35 cents per terahash. So with 5 terahash, you're going to be paying $1.75 per day, and it's going to come off the amount you make. So instead of making $3.76 a day, you're going to make approximately $2 a day. And that changes your numbers dramatically. So over here, it's going to show you, how much you're going to make, but in actuality, that's not really what you're going to make. So when you're going to purchase these, if you are going to purchase these, go over the numbers, and you want to calculate it make sure you do the 35 cents per terahash for maintenance fee, and then you're going to come up with your total return. And then these numbers will also change because this is income per year. The calculator says you would make $1,370, but after the maintenance fees, you actually would make around $733, and that is if the difficulty stayed the same for the complete year. So these numbers do not take into account the difficulty change, so that would be even lower. And then down here at the bottom, I put the price it would cost you to buy what it says you would generate in 1 year. So if you were just to go buy this amount of Bitcoin, over there it's saying approximately $1,400 to purchase that amount of Bitcoin is what it would cost. And to purchase the amount of Bitcoin that you would actually get from the contract over the amount of year, it would only cost $733. So instead of spending $1,100, you could just go spend $733 and get that amount of Bitcoin, which seems to be the more beneficial thing to do. Instead of purchasing a mining contract, at this point, at the current rate, you can just go purchase. So if the price of Bitcoin goes up, this is with the current price of Bitcoin around $9,000. If the price of Bitcoin goes to $20,000 like it has in the past, then of course these numbers are going to change, and it may be more beneficial to do the mining contract. So it all takes into account the price of Bitcoin. So you got to use that in your calculation when you do these. Right now, the current price, it's more beneficial to purchase 0.07 Bitcoin than purchase 5 terahash. And if you scroll down 10 terahash, it's pretty much the same. It's going to cost you, the calculator says it'll generate $7.51 a day, but actually you're going to get about $4 a day. And the calculator says you'd get about a third of a Bitcoin, but in actuality, you're going to get about 0.15 of a Bitcoin, which if you were to buy 1.15 Bitcoin today, it'd cost you about $1,400. And this contract costs $2,200. So as you can see, it's more beneficial just to purchase the Bitcoin than it is to purchase this mining contract. If the price of Bitcoin again went up to 20,000, these numbers are going to change, and it may be more beneficial to purchase the mining contract than it is to actually purchase the Bitcoin. If you scroll down to 50 terahash, it's going to look about the same. That the cost of the contract is $11,000. I'll put the link to this page in the description too, so you can go and look at these again. They may not make sense if you're just looking at it without me explaining it, because the numbers on the red is what the calculator says, but the numbers here on the green are actually what you're going to get. But yeah, income per year, if you got 50 terahash, it says the calculator says you make approximately $13,000 to $14,000 per year. In actuality, after the maintenance fee, you're going to make around $7,300 per year, and you'll get approximately 0.79 Bitcoin. And if you were to go purchase that, it'd cost you around $7,300. And this again doesn't account. These numbers do not account for the difficulty change. So you're actually going to get less than these. So you're better off again purchasing. Just go and purchasing 0.79 Bitcoin through Coinbase. It's going to be cheaper than the contract, and you don't have to worry about the difficulty changing. Let's go down and look at 100 terahash. Cost of the contract is $22,000. It says you would make the calculator says you'd make $75 per day, but the maintenance fee is $35 a day, and you're actually making $40 per day. And your income, the calculator says you'd get about 3 Bitcoin per year, and it says you'd make around $29,000. But after the maintenance fees, you're actually going to make around $16,000, and you'll probably end up getting around 1.8, and with the difficulty change, probably around 1.5 Bitcoin at the end of the year. And if you're going to go purchase the 1.5 Bitcoin, it's going to cost you around $16,000, which is much cheaper than the contract. So with the current price of Bitcoin, it's cheaper just to purchase the Bitcoin than it is to purchase the mining contract. So again, if the price of Bitcoin was $20,000, it's more beneficial to purchase the mining contract. So at this point in time, even with the 10% discount you could get, you're still going to end up paying more than you would if you just purchased the Bitcoin outright. So I don't know. that's the numbers I came up with. Let me know what you think. Did I do some numbers wrong? Do you think it's more beneficial to purchase the mining contract for some reason that I don't see? Let me know if I'm missing something. Let me know if you have any questions. Post them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.